Education is what remains after one has forgotten what one has learned in school. If you can't explain it to a 6-year-old, you don't understand it yourself. Coincidence is God's way of remaining anonymous. Two things are infinite: the universe and human stupidity. And I'm not sure about the universe. Student is not a container you have to fill, but a torch you have to light up. Stay away from negative people. They have a problem for every solution. Life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving. The only sure way to avoid making mistakes is to have no new ideas. A clever person solves a problem. A wise person avoids it. Any fool can know. The point is to understand. It's not that I'm so smart. It's just that I stay with problems longer. Unthinking respect for authority is the greatest enemy of truth. It is better to believe than to disbelieve. In doing so, you bring everything to the realm of possibility. The world is a dangerous place, not because of those who do evil, but because of those who look on and do nothing. Try not to become a man of success, but rather to become a man of value. You never fail until you stop trying. Science without religion is lame. Religion without science is blind. If A is a success in life, then A equals X plus Y plus Z. Work is X, Y is play, and Z is keeping your mouth shut. I salute the man who is going through life always helpful, knowing no fear, and to whom aggressiveness and resentment are alien. Outer changes always begin with an inner change of attitude. Adversity introduces a man to himself. Never give up on what you really want to do. The person with big dreams is more powerful than one with all the facts. Weak people revenge. Strong people forgive. Intelligent people ignore. Everything that exists in your life does so because of two things: something you did or something you didn't do. Insanity: doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. All meaningful and lasting change starts first in your imagination and then works its way out. Imagination is more important than knowledge. I am thankful for all those who said no to me. It's because of them I'm doing it myself. The only thing more dangerous than ignorance is arrogance. I have tried 99 times and have failed. But On the 100th time came success. The only source of knowledge is experience. Creativity is intelligence having fun. I'm more interested in the future than in the past, because the future is where I intend to live. A man should look for what is, and not for what he thinks should be. Great spirits have always encountered violent opposition from mediocre minds. Failure is success in progress. The woman who walks alone is likely to find herself in places no one has ever been before. The horizon of many people is a circle with a radius of 0. They call this their point of view. We act as though comfort and luxury were the chief requirements of life. All that we need to make us happy is something to be enthusiastic about. There is only one road to human greatness, through the school of hard knocks. I know quite certainly that I myself have no special talent. Curiosity, obsession, and dogged endurance, combined with self-criticism, have brought me to my ideas. Example isn't another way to teach. It is the only way to teach. A ship is always safe at the shore, but that is not what it is built for. The one who follows the crowd will usually go no further than the crowd. Those who walk alone are likely to find themselves in places no one has ever been before. One should not pursue goals that are easily achieved. One must develop an instinct for what one can just barely achieve through one's greatest efforts. Thinking is hard work. That's why so few do it. We cannot solve our problems with the same thinking we used when we created them. There is a driving force more powerful than steam, electricity, and nuclear power: the will. At least once a day, allow yourself the freedom to think and dream for yourself. A great thought begins by seeing something differently, with a shift of the mind's eye. What I value in life is quality rather than quantity. Even if you must go through hell, go without hesitation. The value of a man should be seen in what he gives and not in what he is able to receive. There is no vaccine against stupidity. If you are out to describe the truth, leave elegance to the tailor. 3 rules of work. Out of clutter, find simplicity. From discord, find harmony. In the middle of difficulty lies opportunity. Any intelligent fool can make things bigger, more complex, and more violent. It takes a touch of genius and a lot of courage to move in the opposite direction. I believe in intuition and inspiration. At times, I feel certain I am right while not knowing the reason. You have to learn the rules of the game, and then you have to play better than anyone else. There are only two ways to live your life. One is as though nothing is a miracle. The other is as though everything is a miracle. The pursuit of truth and beauty is a sphere of activity in which we are permitted to remain children all of our lives. Imagination is more important than knowledge. Knowledge is limited. Imagination encircles the world. Never memorize something that you can look up. Any man who reads too much and uses his own brain too little falls into lazy habits of thinking. Logic will get you from A to Z. Imagination will get you everywhere. The difference between stupidity and genius is that genius has its limits. Anyone who has never made a mistake has never tried anything new. The measure of intelligence is the ability to change. I must be willing to give up what I am in order to become what I will be. If you want to live a happy life, tie it to a goal, not to people or things. If I had an hour to solve a problem, I'd spend 55 minutes thinking about the problem and 5 minutes thinking about the solution. An intelligent person avoids 3 things in life. In youth, lust. In maturity, quarrelsomeness. In old age, greed. I speak to everyone in the same way, whether he is the garbage man or the president of the university. The true sign of intelligence is not knowledge, but imagination. Men marry women with the hope they will never change. Women marry men with the hope they will change. Invariably, they are both disappointed. Everybody is a genius, but if you judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree, it will live its whole life believing that it is stupid. Everyone knew it was impossible until a fool who didn't know came along and did it. A person starts to live when he can live outside of himself. Weakness of attitude becomes weakness of character. Peace cannot be kept by force. It can only be achieved by understanding. When the solution is simple, God is answering. Small is the number of people who see with their eyes and think with their minds. Being deeply loved by someone gives you strength, while loving someone deeply gives you courage. Once we accept our limits, we go beyond them. A successful marriage requires falling in love many times, always with the same person. There is no more lovely, friendly, and charming relationship, communion, or company than a good marriage.